Hi, thank you for visiting our site and for the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Scott from California. I have a wonderful family of 5, which is accompanied by my lovely and supportive wife named Sonia. Our 3 beautiful children named Christian, Adrian, and Ivan. 3 little boys, all ages 7, 3, and 1 respectively. Again, like I mentioned, we're here in California. And myself, I come from the corporate America background. You guys are here looking for an opportunity, a business opportunity, which will allow you to be part of that, free enterprise, or to be your own boss, and with a true business model. And let me tell you about myself before we get into that. I'm from corporate America, as I mentioned. I've been part of corporate America for the better part of 16 years with a finance background. And for those 16 years, I was able to progressively progress into a position of management, and I basically I've had a great life, great earnings that we had, but I had this burning desire inside of myself to always be my own boss. And it was probably about 3 years ago, I finally overcame my fears and went out on a ledge with the support of my wife and started my own business with the assistance of my wife, because without that assistance I could have never even given it a shot. So we collectively started the typical brick and mortar retail business. This thing was going to be the biggest and baddest thing going. Basically, we were going to be the pioneers of connecting these 2 industries together, and we were doing it. We did it. We got the money together. We put this thing in motion. We had it going, and here we go. We're our own bosses. We're doing our thing. Everything's great. And, our whole goal is we're going to have 3 of these in 5 years, 5 of these in 10. By 10 years, we'll franchise this thing, and the sky's the limit. We're going to make it happen. So we're going at it, and it's probably a couple years into this thing. Everything's going good, and then $400,000 of startup costs and operating expenses later. And I'll label it as a soft economy. It all came to an end. We had to basically shut it down and look at other measures, different options. Now, any other normal person probably go back to work for somebody else. But I was teased with that fact of still being my own boss, and I wanted to be my own boss. So, with the last couple months of our brick and mortar retail business going, I decided, there has to be something out there. There has to be an opportunity that will allow somebody to position themselves where they can still be their own boss, so they can leverage their time and money, and so that they can, produce a residual income for years to come. And after many, many hours, days, of looking, researching, doing my homework, I was able to come across this opportunity, this business model that had all the key factors that I consider to be where you could definitely implement and be part of something for the long haul, and that was key to me. And I say support because here we go again. My wife, 9 out of 10 would have told people would have told their husband, what? No, go back, get that security, work for somebody else. We need security right now. She supported me, and thank goodness she did, because in doing so, we positioned ourselves with an opportunity that has given us that that freedom, that financial freedom, the opportunity to do what we want and when we want, and be compensated as such. Now, let me warn you that you will come across 95%, if not more, are just thinly veiled money schemes. They're shams out there, and it's unfortunate, but that is what we're up against in the internet industry, unfortunately. But you know what? Like I say, it is what it is, and there's a small, very small percentage of true business opportunities, business models that I would consider to be a foundation that you could be part of, that you can position yourself in, that you can actually live a free enterprise life that most entrepreneurs, true spirited entrepreneurs, can live. And it is true. But unfortunately, it's a very few, it's a slim percentage. So you need to do your homework. You need to do your research. Because, like I said, 95%, if not more, are just that thinly veiled money scheme. Don't get caught up in it. Here's the 4 factors you need to look at. Number 1, you need to make sure that whatever you're involved in has a communication, has support. If you cannot pick up the phone and ask somebody and get your question answered, or you cannot go online and find the site that can answer and has this model, this foundation set up, run. Don't be part of it. Number 2, you need to make sure that it has how do we want to put this? You want to make sure that it has a product that you would consider that you believe in, and that product has to have value. Because without belief and value, it's nonsense. Get away from it. Run from it. Number 3, make sure that it can position yourself and leverage yourself with time and money so that you can be compensated from a residual aspect for whatever time that you put into it, that you will be compensated for the long haul. And here's the kicker. Here's the sealer, the deal sealer that I call. Seal the deal is what I call it. Make sure that whatever you get involved in can guarantee the product. Now, what we're in, our business model, the industry we're involved in, we, I believe, are the only ones that have this guarantee. There will not, you'll look and you'll search high and low before you find a guarantee. That's when you know that you can have encompassed all factors and you can put it all together and feel comfortable and confident that the business that you're conducting is valid. Because like I said, there's so many thinly veiled money schemes out there. Be careful. Do your research. Do your homework. You have to. It's so important. You have to do this, okay? And once you've done that, you will see, and you will cut down to just a handful that I found. There's only a handful out there that give you this opportunity, okay? So once you've done that, you will see that this is what you need to be part of. And what we're looking for are associates that are proven leaders or have that burning desire to be an entrepreneur. And even if you're not a proven leader already, have a coachable spirit. If you fall into that category, all we're asking is to leave your information on the info box, your name, phone number, and email, and we will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours and give you an opportunity to see if this is something that you want to be part of, or that resonates within you, and see if it's something that inspires you. And if it doesn't, so be it. But at least you've given the opportunity. So thanks for your time, thanks for visiting our site, and make it a great day.